What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the endlessly edgy Dr. Disaster. And the other day, I made note of the fact that the official Xbox account on X had not engaged in Pride Month shenanigans by changing their profile into rainbows, but apparently they were just getting a late start, because this is what it looks like on their profile now.
Suit yourself, queer.
It really isn't too surprising. We keep hearing that over at Xbox, the DEI stuff is still in full swing. They still have their diversity guidelines in place, for example, and with a company like Microsoft backing them, it's not like Xbox is gonna run out of money anytime soon. And besides all that, we were seeing Pride Month posts coming out of their gaming studios like Rare, where they also added the colors of the flag to their bio, and Halo Studios, where they posted this crap here.
But wait! There's more!
But yeah, that isn't the extent of the sins, so to speak, of Halo Studios against your average normal gamer who's just sick and tired of all this Pride Parade bullshit. No, over on Reddit, this crap right here is happening. They are banning people on r/Halo 4 instead of saying Happy Pride Month for saying Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Gay, 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 gay.
Back a few decades ago, June was actually voted on by the US Congress and called Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and Halo Studios is proving just how out of touch with their customers and how completely overrun by childless cat ladies that they really are, by daring to be offended that somebody would mention men's mental health instead of pride. Halo is a dead franchise, and I can't wait for the jokers who run that turd of a studio to get the message that gamers certainly need to send to them.
Achoo!
Alright, me hearties, make sure that you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and consider supporting the channel by becoming a member for as little as $5 per month. Channel members got early access to the audiobook of the first part of the novel that I've written, a dark fantasy story called The Darkest Heritage. Speaking of which, I'm releasing that initial audiobook to the general public on Friday afternoon, narrated by me, so make sure to check it out. I've gotten great feedback on the book thus far, and the entire book will be available to purchase on Amazon in the near future. Anyways, let's talk about the jackasses over at Halo and what they're up to. For full context, the reason that Men's Mental Health Awareness Month has become a topic of discussion at all in gaming circles is because, as we talked about, the official Rainbow Six X account brought it up in a post. I can't believe that I'm saying this, all things considering, but Ubisoft is showing the proper way with regards to this topic. What they said about men's mental health was quite poignant and resonated well with gamers, which is no surprise since, and I will keep beating this drum until the day I die, or until the day that it actually stops being true, but the majority of gamers, the ones who play actual games and not just mobile app nonsense, but the majority of us are men. And that is why, so far, this post has over 5 million views and over 60,000 likes. That meant a lot to people, quite clearly. Meanwhile, the Rainbow Six post from last year, where they talked about pride shit, that one got around 400,000 views and only 1.5 thousand likes. There is no comparison because gamers are tired of this shit. And this post from Rainbow Six brought men's mental health to the forefront of a lot of our minds, which brings me then to what Halo is doing over on Reddit. This X account, Reddit Lies, reported that r/Halo is banning users for saying Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and then they shared an image of someone showing that they have been banned from the site, though it is worth noting that there is no image of what was originally posted. However, in the replies, this user here posted a screenshot of a Reddit user talking about the subject. The person wrote, "Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I just wanted to let all of the real men in this community know that they are loved and appreciated. Do not be afraid to ask for help." And you would think that is pretty uncontroversial, but the Halo mod team is a special kind of committed to their pride cause, and they clearly can't stand the idea of their favorite time of year being overshadowed by someone else, especially not the people who are their actual customers, males. As you can see at the bottom of this post, the Halo mod team replied to this post saying brigading is against site-wide Reddit rules. Users with no or minimal previous history on the subreddit may be banned and have their comments removed for this rule. Now, with that in mind, it is worth noting that the Redditor in question who posted this has been on the site for over 2 years, and they have thousands of comment karma. So, it is asinine that I have to report that yes, this Reddit post talking about men's mental health has been removed. And it doesn't look like it stops there for this site either. The Halo community managers are banning people for saying anything at all about Pride Month that isn't total agreement. It would seem like these jackasses are far more committed to their activism than they are their actual games. Fans of the franchise, and it's amazing at this stage that they have any left. The IP has been horribly mismanaged ever since the Bungie games, but anyhow, the remaining fans were pissed to find out that the sequel to Halo Infinite is being released as a novel and not as a game. Now, we know that the studio is working on something at this point, but as of right now, the fans of the franchise have no news to be excited about. The Halo team just keeps riding Infinite for as long as they can, and let's face it, the last couple games, both Halo 5 and Infinite, have been utter disappointments. They just can't reclaim the magic of the originals at all, and I have a bit of a theory about that. The last great game in the franchise was Reach, from back all the way in 2010. Halo 4 was just barely okay, but they haven't been able to make anything worth playing since the original Gamergate happened last decade. I don't think that Halo Studios is uniquely incapable of making games anymore, because this same sort of thing has happened to the likes of Bungie as well, the maker of the original Halo games. It seems to me that Halo Studios and about 90% of the entire gaming industry have been demonstrably too wrapped up in all of the culture war shit ever since the original Gamergate in about 2014 or 2015 or so. They have been too wrapped up in all that culture war stuff, though, to make good games that people actually want to play. So, I'd like to make a suggestion to these schmucks. Stop banning people for not sharing your company's views exactly. In fact, get rid of all of your company's views except this one. The view that games ought to be fun and customers should be able to enjoy them without worrying about what their political beliefs are. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your mockery of Halo and Halo Studios into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.